Hey, hey, hey. So I don't know. This microphone's been giving me issues. Today I want to sit down and talk at the camera for a little bit about being more intentioned with everything that I'm doing. And what that looks like in my day to day right now. So I think yesterday set the bedrock in explaining that I am in like a transitional period in my life right now, and I really want to be doing more things with intention and following all of my passions and interests and goals. So, in my day to day, what does that look like? So, when I wake up, I go to the gym four days a week, and I've started doing this series again for my TikTok, where I literally just like talk for 30 seconds to a minute about what's on my mind while I'm working out. And I make the video and upload it. And the purpose of this is to try and capture the mental growth that is occurring while I'm working out, right? So the day to day, like data point that you see in each video, you might not really like understand, get, or see the purpose of, but it's really so that you can see how I start as an individual and like 60 days later you can see how my mind has grown, right? It might be very repetitive and very boring, but I really want to use that to educate myself and others and seeing how sticking with something very consistently and like having any sort of passion flow through it can take you somewhere special. And I feel like that sets the first stage of being more intentioned about everything that I'm doing, right? Because I feel like by making those that one video a day, it ameliorates the negativity that I feel about how I doom scroll on TikTok. Because I really feel like I do it too much. I feel like we all do it too much. But like, I'm my biggest critic. 1,000%. I already know that, and it's really hard to not be. You know, I'm so hard on myself because I feel like I know that I can do so much for myself, right? Like, I will literally work my ass off to get whatever I want because I want a comfortable life. I want to be able to slay in bed and not have to stress about anything going on in the future, but I have to work to make that happen. And maybe that's just like the American culture in me because like honestly, I feel like we all inherently deserve the ability to live a life of ease, but we have to create that and blah 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 blah. That's like some manifesto shit. But when it comes to being more intentioned, I'm trying to take my I'm trying to take my attention back. I'm trying to really maximize what I'm doing in a day, right? So earlier, like 20 minutes ago, I opened up my Depop shop because I got these pants that were listed in one size, but I got them and I wasn't told the correct length of them, right? For those that don't know, I'm a 6'5" giant. I am tall. And those were a 32 length pant. I'm mostly leg, so that shit didn't work for me. So here I am, and I'm like, okay, I need to relist them. So I opened up my Depop shop, set the listing, and then I did one other listing too, right? So I have two listings up, and it's like I want to start clearing out my closet and try and make a little bit of money off of it. So I'm gonna be doing at least two listings a day, consistently right now, and then just seeing what I can do. Just because I like, if I can't do it, they're going to the thrift, and if I send them to like Goodwill, there's a much greater chance that they'll just end up in a landfill, and I don't want that to happen to these clothes because I want the clothes that I've worn to still continue to be cared for even after I'm done with them, right? So yeah, that's one way. And then another is I'm trying to have my main bedroom be a room where like I don't use my phone, and that's very hard. I recognize that that is impossible for me to do immediately without a lot of discomfort. And I'm I don't want to unnecessarily make myself go through pain and suffering for no reason anymore. So what I'm doing instead is, when I recognize that I just want to doom scroll and I have an excess of time, I want to start reading. So yesterday I started this book called Cult Following, and yesterday I read about this cult called Realism. But it was started by this French dude, and he hiked up a volcano under the influence of alien Elohim mind control, and then he was told to start the cult. And they're like very sex positive and like about freedom and whatnot, and like they're pretty active, and like they're still active. They said that they were active until like 2025. Also, yeah. And apparently, like Kanye was involved, and like their logo was a Star of David with a swastika in it, and, like crazy shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reading that book. I have 5 days until I have to return it, so hopefully I can get like super locked in. But something that I realized when I was reading it was that it was tough for me to settle down and read it at first, because I recognized I was having withdrawals from my phone immediately. It's actually really crazy to recognize in the moment. I was like, I just like wanted to move. I wanted to like keep that pressure up, like I wanted to keep tapping, wanted to keep swiping. I wanted more stimulation. And as I'm really trying to put myself in a position of being understimulated compared to whatever my like normal level is right now, it's just uncomfortable. I'm going through phone withdrawals, and it's interesting, because like it's a drug, and it's like a drug of attention. Like even if you're not receiving it, it's the ways that it takes your attention away from you, and like it removes the like intentions that you want to press upon the world. It's tough. It really is tough. Even before I sat down and started making this, I was literally just doom scrolling on Twitter, just because like I didn't know what to do. I did my Depop listing, and then like yeah, but that's pretty much it for today. Honestly, I have some emails I need to respond to. I have some texts I need to respond to, and then I got work in an hour and a half. So yeah, and then I have a really fun idea for what I want to do for Sunday's video, because I said I want to make a music video, so we're going to make a music video, and I think that'll be really fun, and it'll be on this channel exclusively, in that video exclusively, for the 10 people that saw the last video. Yeah. Am I entertaining? I think these are boring, but do I care? No. Do you care? No. Okay. Bye.